to dream that we have the money to buy $1 million home. We meet the buyers who can do just that.
Definitely a showstopper.
You walk in the front door and it goes bang.
From sweeping views,
You walk in it and you immediately see the beauty of this entire house.
I could totally see me and my family living here.
here's where the party is.
Wow.
Yeah? To complete luxury.
I feel all of a sudden like I'm in the south of France.
What do you guys think?
I love it.
Yeah?
Yes.
These homes have it all.
It is the house we've been looking for years. So we're going for it.
Our buyers have the money, know exactly what they want,
Definitely large. The bigger the better, I think.
and are ready to spend big.
It's actually listed at 3.3.
Get out of town.
My role is to find these house hunters their ultimate dream home. In this episode, I meet Caitlin and Chris. They're recently engaged and searching for their perfect home.
I mean, think of all the pizza boxes you could put on that island.
I'm taking them through some of the most beautiful beachside properties around Santa Monica, California.
I mean, nothing says party like a balcony that looks out at the ocean.
They need a house with a lot of room to entertain.
Basically looking for somewhere to put up some club lighting and get crazy.
Will I be able to find something that will suit their needs?
Downstairs was perfect, and coming up here wasn't exactly what I expected. The bedroom was okay for me.
Let's see if I can find them their dream home.
Welcome to $1 Million House Hunters. I'm Viviana Vigil. Today our buyers are Chris and Caitlin. Chris and Caitlin are looking to buy their first home in the Los Angeles area. We're going to look at 3 gorgeous properties in Santa Monica and the Pacific Palisades. We'll see which one they choose.
We've been together for 11 years, but we just got engaged.
Grew up in North Carolina, came out here for work. We work in tech, so Santa Monica's perfect. So our budget today is $6.5. We're looking for something around that.
They're looking for a home with enough room to work and entertain.
There's just no real reason to live in Los Angeles if you don't have amazing outdoor space.
We are in beautiful Pacific Palisades, but I first want to get to know you guys a little bit and get an idea of what you're looking for. So where are you guys from?
Well, we're originally from North Carolina.
Yep.
We went to rival high schools,
Yes,
but
we did.
we met in college.
Yeah, after 11 years of dating, you start thinking about settling down.
Start to think about it.
Start to. I go into the office, but I also work from home a lot, so I just want a space that's like able to be a little bit shut off.
What do you absolutely have to avoid?
I guess carpet's an issue because we're into a more modern style.
I feel like when I get in, I'll know if it's right for us or not.
Okay, well, this is one really important question I gotta ask. What is the budget you're working with?
We're working with a $6.5 million budget right now.
We are actually in a really great spot. The realtors have put together some amazing homes for us to tour. I'm super excited. We're standing in front of a 4,000 square foot, 4-bedroom, 5-bath. It is definitely turnkey. I think you're both gonna like it. Let's step inside. Great, come on.
So exciting.
It's a reimagined mid-century modern home located in Pacific Palisades in a celebrity enclave called the Riviera. So when someone first walks in, the first thing they see is the California oak tree that's growing out of the deck. All the windows, the open floor plan, the majestic mountain views.
What an entrance.
Wow, those windows.
Can't miss that gorgeous California oak growing out of the deck.
It's really epic to have a centerpiece that is alive in your home.
Gives you like a good energy too. Maybe I've been in California for a little too long, but the vibes of that tree alone are winning me.
So we're right here, a stone's throw from the kitchen. Why don't we step inside and take a look?
Sounds great.
All right. Who's motivated to do some cooking?
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think I could definitely start a new hobby in this kitchen.
Maple cabinets, marble countertops, you've got state-of-the-art appliances, you have this wonderful large island right in the center of the kitchen. People tend to congregate around it if you're having a party.
It's really, really nice, and yes, kitchen is an integral part of entertaining.
What do you say we take a look at the sunken living room? You guys are gonna absolutely love this. This has got to be my favorite room in this house. It is a showstopper. You're probably going to be spending the most time in this space with these amazing vaulted, extremely high ceilings. You're surrounded by windows.
It's pretty incredible. I mean, there's actually a tree and it smells amazing. I mean, you can't see a single neighbor from here.
To have uninterrupted private seclusion like this, it's pretty unheard of.
So the master suite is actually a secluded area, a sunken tub, a see-through fireplace, and it also has the mountain views.
We passed an amazing office space with plenty of bookshelves. We made our way up the stairs to this private master suite. You have a sunken tub, you have vaulted ceilings, and we have carpeting.
We have carpet! Yeah, we do. I don't do carpet.
Yeah.
I really thought downstairs was perfect, and coming up here wasn't exactly what I expected.
Okay.
I'm a little surprised by the carpet. It feels a little dated. That's something that can be changed pretty easily.
Maybe we'll just have that changed and then we'll show her again.
I think it's a really tranquil space. I do like that a lot.
Yeah, and I feel like at night it could turn a little bit romantic, which is nice too.
Okay, I like where you're going with that.
With the fire and everything.
A bubble bath, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys!
No Los Angeles home tour is complete without looking at the outside entertainment spaces.
Nice.
It really is.
Multiple levels. You got this main deck here right off of the living area. You have another raised deck, which is perfect for sunbathing. And if you look right here, the landing between the staircases, perfect for a DJ setup.
Yeah, I love the hot tub being a little bit lower. Like you can have that separate space where people can chill and you can still have people on the deck.
The property extends all the way down to the bottom of the canyon here, so you have a lot of acreage. So then the question I have for you, what do you think this home is listed at?
Oh goodness. I feel like it's gotta be closer to 7. I think we're looking at around 7 million.
I was gonna say 8.
Okay, so it's actually listed right close to your budget, 6.499, right? Almost exactly on budget.
Okay.
It's definitely right on our budget, which is a little bit concerning considering that there's some aesthetic changes, but it doesn't seem like those are gonna be total deal breakers.
I'm not worried.
Well, luckily you don't have to make up your mind just yet. We do have 2 more houses to see, so let's get moving.
We have 2 more estates to see in Los Angeles, California.
I mean, I just love how sleek and modern this place is.
Will Caitlin and Chris fall in love with these beachside properties?
Seems perfect for us, honestly.
Stay tuned. Welcome back. We're traveling around Santa Monica, California, and on the search for Chris and Caitlin's ultimate dream home.
Yeah, for me, I mean, when I walk into the right space, I think I'm just gonna know it.
The first house was a striking mid-century modern property in Pacific Palisades.
The view is just incredible.
I agree 100%.
But could this next house be the one?
So we are on the cusp between Santa Monica and Pacific Palisades. This building, which is 101 Ocean, is the premier building in Santa Monica. We have all the amenities, 24-hour concierge, 24-hour guard gate, gym, yoga studio, direct access to a tunnel to the beach. It's spectacular.
Okay, beachside. How's this for Southern California living, guys?
It's great.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually really close to where I work too, which is super convenient.
This is a premier location in a premier building. Views abound.
Being oceanfront is a dream. Absolutely. It's a very different vibe from the last house we saw.
Well, what do you say we stop beating around the bush and we head inside?
Let's check it out.
Let's
Do it. Look at this modern masterpiece. Ocean views. You can see the pool from this level.
The views are incredible from every angle at the front of the house. It's just gorgeous to be able to look out these full windows and see beach going on for miles.
Nothing says party like a balcony that looks out at the ocean.
Just being so close to the water is great.
Feels very luxurious.
Okay, so we're doing well. We're loving the aesthetic. Let's head to the kitchen and see if we can't, conjure up some cooking vibes. All right, a very large chef's kitchen. Now, I love to cook, and I'm also tall, Chris, and I love how high this giant island is. You know what? It's a pain in the butt when those counters are so low. This is perfect height for someone your height, as well as me, and it still works for Caitlin as well.
Think of all the pizza boxes you could put on that island.
Oh my gosh. But this, having these modern appliances, it feels much newer and much more like vibrant in a way because of that.
Oh, Chris is liking it, huh?
Yeah.
That hand-holding makes me think we should go to the master suite. Let's do it. All right, yes, the master suite.
You didn't even notice the carpet at first.
I did not notice the carpet at first. I didn't. It feels so integrated. It's very new and modern and low pile. It's not a deal breaker for me.
The master ensuite is really the showstopper for me. You have an incredible soaking tub. You have a gorgeous vanity. The walk-in closets are to die for. Tons of storage. And you can open this window at night. You can hear the waves crashing as you sleep. You know, people pay for machines to do that.
I have one.
We do. We do.
That's the real thing right here. There are so many amenities to be in a building like this. The outdoor pool, you have the spa.
I really do love the amenities. I love having a gym. I love having, you know, that yoga studio.
Chris is a water sign, so he's gonna spend a lot of time in the pool too.
Those are spaces that we don't have to personally take care of, which is kind of awesome.
So we've seen the gorgeous pool, we've seen the spa, you love the ensuite. Is there something about this house that maybe wasn't working perfectly for you?
So yeah, compared to the other space, it feels like it's a bit of a different lifestyle.
So we're definitely sharing walls. You know, we might have to keep the Bieber decibel a couple notches lower. I mean, I just love how sleek and modern this place is.
All right, well, the big question is, what do you think this property is listed at?
I'm gonna guess that it's less than the last one we saw. I'm gonna guess 4.5.
Well, keep in mind, this has incredible ocean views, which is a highly sought after amenity.
Santa Monica.
In one of the most popular locations on the West Coast. So it's actually listed right on budget at 6.5.
Okay, the price was more than I expected it to be, but it is such a central location.
And it is turnkey, so you can waltz right in. She didn't mind the carpet. She loved that master suite. Nothing needed to be changed.
I've loved these first two places. It's been incredible. They've also been different and special in their own ways. It makes me really excited to see the third.
There's only one more luxury home left to see on this house hunt. We check out this gorgeous house inside the coveted Sea Colony community.
Very beachy vibe.
It definitely feels like a beach house.
Is this the entertainer's home they're looking for?
Need those extra bedrooms.
Stay tuned. Welcome back. We've seen two amazing luxury homes around Santa Monica, California. The first house was a striking mid-century modern property in Pacific Palisades.
It's really epic to have a centerpiece that is alive in your home.
Then we saw a beautifully remodeled residence right on Ocean Avenue.
Look at this modern masterpiece.
The views are incredible from every angle at the front of the house.
But will this last home be the one?
You are on the border of Venice and Santa Monica, and this is the famous Sea Colony. There's 3 of them, and this is one of the Sea Colonies, which are the only developments that are on the beach in Santa Monica like this.
All right, here is our last stop, house number 3.
Feels maybe a little more suburban, almost.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the curb appeal is amazing other than knowing about Sea Colony.
Yeah. And I guess technically the curb is the beach, so that's spectacular.
That is a big appeal.
Proximity to the beach is amazing. I mean, it's a really nice neighborhood.
So this is a beautiful home. It's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, just around 2,400 square feet. It's a 2-level condo, and I think you're gonna really like it. Let's step inside and take a look.
What's interesting about this particular development is that even though it's a condo and a townhouse, when you walk in, you feel immediately like you're in a home.
We're stepping into the main level of the home. We have a formal dining area. You have a built-in credenza with all kinds of storage. You have your view of the ocean. You can see the water from here as soon as you walk in your door.
That's a great view. I love being able to see everybody going by on their bikes and their roller skates.
It's a beautiful space. So when we opened the door, we saw this space and we thought, wow, like look, the beach is right there. It's so gorgeous. You feel like you're like getting life from that. Yeah, it feels so close to the beach. It's really incredible to be that close.
Ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay, I know you're stuck on the view, aren't you? I'm going to pull you away from the view for just a second. We're going to step into the kitchen and get a closer look. Come on in.
Chef's kitchen, high-end appliances, sub-zero refrigerator, just all for entertaining and being at the beach.
All right, here's where the magic happens. Maybe, if you guys get to cooking.
Maybe.
State-of-the-art appliances. You have even a Miele espresso maker.
The espresso machine, built in, game changer. I have a very serious coffee addiction, and this espresso maker is really next level. That's amazing.
How sexy is it, built into the cabinets like that?
I've never seen anything like it. It's a smaller kitchen than the other two that we looked at today, but it seems like it might be more functional, actually, and seems perfect for us, honestly.
Why don't we head into the living room and take a closer look? So this is your formal living area. This is where you are really going to be doing your entertaining. You have that indoor-outdoor vibe.
It doesn't have as much flow as the other two places. I think both the first house and the other unit were incredibly open and like felt so large in looks.
So, you know, I can get that. It still does have an open concept. What are you hoping to see in the master?
Hardwood floors.
Okay.
For once.
All right, let's take a look.
Well, the master suite obviously is in the front, so you have full-on ocean views. Everything in this condo has been renovated recently, so no expense was spared. It has views to the outside, so the whole time you're in this townhouse, seemingly home, you feel like you are at the beach.
All right, here's your private oasis, very large master suite. You have your walk-in closet with built-ins. You have your master ensuite, dual vanity, a beautiful tub, gorgeous shower, glass enclosed.
I do like the master bathroom. There's a really nice tub under that window. Seems like it'd be great for sunsets.
Yeah, that circle window gives like a great nautical energy, like right here looking out at the water, and I imagine the sunset here to just be incredible. The circular windows that these buildings are known for are just so cool.
Very beachy vibe.
Mm-hmm. It definitely feels like a beach house.
We have this gorgeous condo behind us that we just came out of, and now you can really get that indoor-outdoor vibe.
It's so nice to have green space right outside. It's great for our little dog.
Well-manicured lawn that Chris doesn't have to mow.
That's right.
And you don't either.
Being on the beach is so wonderful. You literally could just walk out onto the sand.
You could just jump over this wall and you're there.
Yes, and I love having some grassy area out here.
For your baby.
For my baby.
Well, the big question then, no pressure, what do you think this home is listed at?
I think this house is around 5.
Okay, Chris, you agree?
Yeah, I'd say 5 million, I think, with the location, but then the smaller size, I think, yeah.
Okay, it's actually well below budget at 4.5.
Oh,
so you were close, you've done your research. But that leaves a lot of room to do any sort of upgrades, maybe get 2 espresso machines, I'm not sure.
This one is way under our budget, which was a surprise, but a happy surprise.
All right, it is a big decision that you guys have to make. 3 gorgeous properties. I don't envy you, it's a tough one. So I'm gonna let you stay out here, enjoy the sights and sounds, and I'll meet you inside.
Okay.
All right. We've seen all 3 luxury homes, and when we return, Caitlin and Chris will make the big decision.
That bathroom was like 100% our dream bathroom.
That was my dream bathroom.
Stay tuned. Welcome back. We've seen all 3 homes on this $1 million house hunt. The first house was a striking mid-century modern property in Pacific Palisades.
A little surprise for the carpet, it feels a little dated.
The second home was a beautifully remodeled residence right on Ocean Avenue.
Just being so close to the water is great.
Our last stop was a gorgeous house inside the coveted Sea Colony community.
The espresso machine, game changer.
I left Caitlin and Chris for some time to think. Let's see if they're ready to make the big decision.
What do you think of house one?
I mean, it was epic. It was really impressive. It was beautiful. It was earthy. It had all that party potential.
Yeah, definitely. No, I loved it. I loved that house. Like from the moment we walked in, I was like, this tree is giving me life. I was like, this whole place is just awesome. I think it definitely needs some updates, and being like right at like the top of our range, I feel like is...
That master needed a lot of work. I also loved house number 2. It felt very hip, very cool. It felt like a place I would want to bring my friends.
That bathroom was like 100% our dream bathroom.
That was my dream bathroom.
That shower was completely open.
There wasn't as much space for
Right.
entertaining, for hosting people, for having family come to stay.
For me, like the only drawbacks are really that family space and not having an office. I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of like, am I gonna start biking? It's a lifestyle difference. Said at the beginning of this that I was gonna walk into a place and just like know this was the spot. And I feel like I walked into this place and I thought like, oh, this isn't it.
It has a lot of great qualities, and it's cheap.
And it's cheaper, it's a lot cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper.
Which means we could, you know, do something else with that money that might serve us even better.
Big wedding?
We could do something else with that money that could be even like a better investment. I mean, we've seen 3 like amazing, amazing properties.
But I think we know which one we're gonna go with.
I think we're on the same page. Definitely.
All right, such a tough call, you guys. I do
So
not
tough.
envy you. But let's start with at least eliminating one property.
Unfortunately, even though this property is so incredible, I think this would be the one of the 3 that we would eliminate.
So that leaves us with house number 1 and house number 2. Now, house number 1, completely different from house number 2. Different vibe, different style.
For house number 1, it's the feeling you get when you walk in is incredible. That tree, that outdoor space, the feeling of being like inside and outside, the multiple levels, it just feels expansive.
Okay, and then house number 2, Caitlin, your eyes fell out of your head when you walked in the door. So I know you really liked it.
Everything was just so stylish and seamless, and you know, the amenities were great too.
They're listed at the same price. One is listed at $6.499 and the other one is a solid $6.5. So ultimately, which house did you choose?
After really thinking about it and everything, we really liked the first house.
You're picking house number 1?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I am so shocked. Now, I have to understand why you guys chose house number 1. Now, they're both gorgeous, so that personally would have been my choice too. Loved it.
To have property and to sort of have a stamp somewhere, I think it's harder to make that choice to go with a condo when you could have that kind of space.
Well, I cannot be happier for both of you. I totally understand your decision, and I also understand how difficult it must have been for you both
so
to
hard.
make. Well, it sounds like it's time to call the realtor and put in an offer before somebody else moves on that amazing One Oak property. Looks like Chris and Caitlin are going to be moving into the house of their dreams. I'm Viviana Vigil. Thanks for watching $1 Million House Hunters.